Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 33. Yeah, 33 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play, where today we're going to finish off our bees. And I wanted to show you guys something here. So, end of last episode, I worked on our bees. You'll see everything that I did up there. It was probably 2 hours that I got to set everything up. Let me tell you, I put a lot of work into this for you guys, so I hope you like it, and I hope it actually works, because it was a lot of effort into these resourceful bees, and I hope that they are worth it. Anyway, so after I did all of that, I went and decided to sit here because we had a blaze rod issue last time, so I decided to sit here AFK and see, I was going to let it run for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours before I went to bed, and yeah, I forgot about it. Fell asleep. Ran overnight all the way into the morning. Probably about, 7 hours? 6, 7 hours? And, well, we have blaze rods. We definitely solved our blaze rod problem. And I did not realize I can access this from all the way down here, which is great. So, yeah, we don't need to worry about getting blaze rods anymore. Because I made tape measures. Because, yeah, we have a lot of blaze rods. Actually, we have a lot of junk too. So we can just go ahead and dump all that into the inventory. So yeah, hey, look, I can't click. You know what that means? Our refined storage system just ran out of space. I can't even put these things back in there. Let's take some of these guys back out. Because while we're here, I guess we're going to need to go ahead and teach the system how to make storage upgrades. So yeah, anyway, also, if you notice, I'm level 52 and my insightful crystal is full. Remember how I said that wouldn't happen? Because that's a lot of experience that we would have to have had in here. Yeah, well, it happened. So we need to see if we can get, I think I tried to put this in the Tinker's table to see if it can get upgrades, and I don't think it can, but we need to see because I have 52 levels sitting here that, I don't know if we're going to be able to use. Ignore that all for now. I will show you everything that we did there. But we got to solve this refined storage system problem before we even get to that point. Okay, so upgrades. Did I teach the system? Let's go to sleep real quick. I don't know why. Just the sound of the crickets and everything drives me nuts. I also don't know why, if you look up here on our map, these chunks always show is unclaimed, but if I claim it, nothing happens. You see? And there we go. I have to chunk load it and then unchunk load it. Oh, there we go. And now it's back. Don't know why that happens. Anyway, let's see. Upgrades. Refined disk. Okay, we did not teach any disk upgrades to this system. So let's go ahead and do that. So we want refined disk. So we're going to want to go ahead and eventually, at this point, we might even be able to just do this. So let's teach it. We have to start from the beginning. So we have to teach it the 1Ks first. So let's teach it that. We're going to have an inventory issue here. Let's teach it that. That. And that. And we also just want to teach it a storage housing, which is this guy here. And I should be able to actually shift click because it put our crafters up at the top, so we can shift click the things in there. Now, I took out a bunch of stuff, so let's see if we can actually do this. Let's see if I at refined. What? Where's our storage parts? Oh, duh, I put them in here as storage parts, not anything else. Okay, can we do this? Missing silicon and silicon. Okay, so silicon, refresh my memory, is quartz. Just smelted quartz, right? Okay, let's teach it how to make silicon. Silicon. Let's take all this out. Yes, okay, cool. So, recipe for you is the lime sand. I don't have any lime sand though. Energized smelter, nether quartz, 1-to-1 silicon. Nothing better for that. Quartz bees. Secret we do have. It's not really a secret. Y'all knew that we had those, but we have them set up. They are not running right now though because I did not go into the nether to go get the stuff that they needed. Put that in there, and now how about we get a 64K? You can do everything? Sweet. If you can do everything once, can you do everything twice? No. No diamonds. Depressed. All right, let's wait for that. Let's check out our crafting monitor and see. Just out of room in our smelter. It's doing all of the nether quartz. Let's go pop downstairs and make sure that it's still set to like auto split and everything. That way, yeah. Again, every time I log in, I have to break this controller and just replace it. So if you run into that issue where your storage drawers are not working, it's as simple as just break your controller, replace it, and it'll trigger everything to kick back on. So while that is running, let's go ahead and see if we can't make the disc. We need the not the pattern. Didn't I teach it the... Oh, I have the housings. Haha. So we can just put that there, and we have a 64K storage disk. Well, that was easy. What did we have before? 16K? Oh, we got plenty of storage now. That's the one thing I love about refined storage is that there's no... Well, there's no channels is what I was going to say, but there's no data types. So you can just go crazy and store as much as you want in there. Oh, you can also see I took out our floating Rosa Arcana so that I would pick up the experience while we were down there doing the thing. And yeah, like I said, fell asleep. Did not work in my favor. I mean, I guess it did. To be honest, it did work in my favor. Anyway, let's go out here. Okay, so over here, you can see I placed down some more mega torches just because spawns were getting annoying while I was building all the stuff behind me that I have not yet fully revealed, even though we flew past it. So we got more mega torches all over the place, and bam, we have bee housing. Let me tell you, copy paste gadget makes this so much easier to do. I was just able to copy and paste the giant structures and boop, 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 boop. So we went and got some wood from our little forest over yonder. Here we have a giant forest over there. So we got some wood, we had plenty of sand, so we got our glass set up and everything, and then I just made Botania flowers and kind of just randomly, you know, placed them in. Except for this one, I ended up doing all blue. It's my lapis bee, so it kind of makes sense, but yeah. Did not upgrade any of the beehives, so these should all be, if I remember correctly, these are all tier 1, yes. But I did go back out and go do our exploration thing and go find another bee of all the kinds that we needed. And then I was able to breed the other bees. So like, for example, I think the copper bee, no, not the copper bee. What bees was it? I can't even remember now, to be honest with you. No, not the nickel bee. There's a couple bees here that we were able to duplicate by just breeding a couple different kinds. Iron bee. We had iron bees, but for example, it's just a coal bee bred with an aluminum bee, and it makes an iron bee. Easy peasy. So we just had blocks of aluminum, blocks of coal. You just feed it to them, just like you do like a cow or a sheep, or whenever you're giving them, you know, their wheat and everything. You just right click on the bee with this, right click on the bee with this. You get the hearts. Bam, a baby iron bee is born, and then it just has to grow. So yeah, like I said, it took me about 2.5, maybe 3 hours. I don't even know. It was a late night. That's probably why I fell asleep. But yeah, so we got all of our bee breeding stations going on. And since I let it run overnight, we have plenty of honeycombs in all of these chests that I have here, since it gets picked up by the ender hoppers. Except for some reason, we don't have silver. Or redstone. Oh. Oh. For some reason, my copy paste did not copy the... I had to fix these ones, because if you remember, these were the first ones I built, so I just copied the automation thing here, and apparently it did not copy the redstone. So none of those, oh goodness, that means none of those ran at all overnight. Those bees are like, please clean my hive. Well, how important is silver and gold and, what is this? Redstone. You know, is redstone really that important? I don't know. It was copper and silver and gold? Yeah, gold. But these ones were all set up. You can see our mine there. This isn't ideal spacing. If I would have been paying attention, I would have done it back one more so that this was here. So it was at least a 2 gap in between each of these. But again, long night. But if we go over here to like our zinc bee, we're going to have a bunch of zinc stored up. We have a bunch of our, what is this? Osmium and tin. If we pop back here, this is where our quartz bees are and our boobies, but I didn't go to the nether and get their corresponding flower. This needs, I think, like a weeping mushroom or a warped mushroom. And then this guy needs the soul shroom, which I did not get either of. And then we just have our miscellaneous bees, which is like our beeper, our skeleton, and our zombies. So those are all in here. And continuing the tour, emerald bees, diamond bees, and sand bees. So, like I said, I ran this all night, and this is what we have. Now, granted, the higher tier hives do get more. So if we look over here at our coal, we have almost 2.5 stacks of coal, where if we look at our lapis, it's 1 stack. Uranium makes quite a bit. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's random, but it looks like it depends on the bee, really, how fast they make their stuff. But 2.5 stacks there. What did we have for iron? Iron, we only have 1 stack for some reason. And we have a hive inside here. Why do we only have 1 stack of iron? Oh my goodness, this is facing the wrong direction. I replaced this. I fixed it so that we had the 2.6, and I just realized I put it backwards. So I found out the best way for us to go about fixing that, and I can't do it with you because I don't have... Silk Touch will do it. I think we can cardboard this as well without losing our bees. The exchanging gadget, since it has Silk Touch, you can easily just exchange, like put a block of dirt and exchange it for the hives, which is what I did for all those to make sure they were facing the right direction. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure how you would go about doing it. What if I just like boop, and then boop, you're facing the wrong way still. Son of a biscuit. Well, we didn't get any iron. Nope. No, it's going to keep going into this thing. Let's go ahead and take a nap. We shouldn't have to worry about mob spawns. I placed a bunch of those mega torches. And you can see here I put them on top of our beehives too, along with feral flare lanterns. So we don't have to worry too much about mob spawns, but still rather not have them at all. Exchanging gadget, where are you? Exchanging gadget. Give me dirt. Exchange that for dirt. Break it. My cardboard. Again, I don't know where that hive came from. This thing is so fast at picking up. Didn't remember when I set that up and I'm like, oh, this isn't that fast. I lied. It is very fast. All right, let's see how that is. Son of a biscuit, it's still backwards. What if I... This has NBT data now, so I can't exchange it. Need the bees to come out of there. Well, okay, I'll have to fix that later. We don't have iron bees right now. Whatever. Our next goal is to figure out how do we get all of our honeycombs over here to be processing in here. Ideally, the way we would do it is just, I don't even know if those bees can come out. That's a good question. Can the bees even come out of there right now? Because that is facing the wrong way. Which way is it? Yeah. I don't think so. I think our bees are trapped. Aw. I kind of feel bad now. If I break it now, they're going to get very upset with me. Let's close the door so they don't come out. Grab our cardboard. Let's try and fix this real quick. What if I do it from this direction? Instead of top down, what if we do that? Break it. Place it. Break it. Nope. Yeah, the cardboard must retain, like, direction. So... yeah. Silk touch would probably be the only way. But actual silk touch. So we're going to have to figure out how to get that. Honestly, if we could strip the silk touch off of this, we could move it or put the cardboard box out here, pick up the bees, place the thing, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Anyway, back to our problem. We need to figure out how to get our honeycombs from here to there so they can be processed. Like I was saying, we could use refined storage and have an exporter and an importer. Yeah, exporter out of the system. So we can have all of this stuff import into refined storage, and then we could use like mechanism pipes to pull out of here, and we can have one central ender chest and then have everything export out. The problem with that is that there are a lot of different honeycombs, so I don't know exactly how that would work. Or we could have mechanism pipes pipe directly into this thing. That may be an option. Mechanism pipes from each of these chests, have it pipe directly into this. This will process the stuff, and then we can have an ender chest that will pump it all back in there. I don't have to worry about running any refined storage systems over here. So, yeah, let's give that a shot. So let's get an ender chest. Helps if I put it in the right mode, and I actually craft where I wanted to craft. So we have an ender chest, and we're going to want some pipes. We're going to need logistical transporters, but we don't want the basics. We're going to want some faster pipes. Honestly, all of these just need to get upgraded. So let's put them, we'll just dump them right into the system. And then logistical transporters. We're going to need like 2 stacks of these, if not more, to connect all of these chests over to this. What was that? Universal cables. Just want a few for now so that I can hook this guy up, just to validate that this works. Now, from what I understand, this can be either, it doesn't matter what block you connect anything to. Every block has the capability of exporting and importing. So we put this here, and we put our ender chest here, and we get our multi-tool, our morphing tool, sorry. And we do that. We can export or pull. Bam. So it's going to pull the items out. Great. That's what we wanted. Now, we also have an issue of fluids. We have to get the honey out of this as well. So I'm thinking if we get a... let's get a basic... what usage do we have for honey? So if we look at honey, just like give me regular honey. From Resourceful Bees, let's do that. At resource honey. I just want regular old honey here, buddy. Honey. What usage do you have here, friend? You can make honey bottles, honey blocks, and you are used in heat pipes to cool things down, it looks like. Thermal resistance of 100, temperature is 27C, heat capacity 10,000. So instead of running water through, you can run honey. What about honey blocks? What are you used for? Hive upgrades. Looks like that's pretty much about it. Slimy bee. Our bee shelf. That's good for our enchanting area. But yeah, looks like just these hive upgrades and beehives. Okay, so what we're going to do with that then is we're just going to make a fluid tank from mechanism, and we can just make a, let's see. Let's make the basic and an advanced. And the elite is going to cost reinforced alloys, which we have not gotten into making. Probably should have, kind of behind on that, but it is what it is. And then was that universal cables? Yes. So we need mechanical pipes. So go ahead and just give me a stack of those. Luckily, I had a bunch of those already on hand. And then we'll set this to be here, this guy here. And we'll set this to extract. Is that a different fluid in there? The color is different. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's all... Okay, so we have our ender chest and we have our fluid tank. And now we just need to get all of the items into our system here. So we're just going to pop underground. I'm going to go ahead and put our mechanical pipes away, and we need our logistical transporters. And like I said, doesn't really matter where you put these. So we'll just go ahead and put them here. I do not want that to happen. And this is going to be a push. So everything's going to push into these. And then down one more. Okay. So then now we need to get to all of our chests. So let's just dig down. And there's a chest. And what I'll do is I'll just dig until on the map we get past the chests, and then we can, oh, I went too far. Well, it is what it is. This thing is way too powerful of a drill. And then we'll just like do that until we find the chest. Good. Now, man, should we be smart about this? Okay, so I just did all of that work. Theoretically, we could set all these up to ender chests that are on their own channel. So we can say like green, white, white, and then the green, white, white also is over here. So it'll import there instead of having to run logistical transporters to all of these. We could just have green, white, white, dump there. It would just require me to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would require me to make 16, 17. No, I'm sorry. 13 ender chests. Is that the best usage of our resources? Honestly, it may be. What I do know is it'll be faster. And I like efficiency. Okay, so let's undo this mess I just made. Undo the mess, and we're gonna get these set up and get these processing. Bam. Okay, so let's kick off. Bees are yellow. Do we have any yellow dye? No, but we do have sunflowers. So what we can do is plant some sunflowers and get some bone meal and get a bunch of yellow dye. Because we'll get a bunch of sunflowers out of this. Oh, I was like, what? And we can turn those into dye. And then we can get wool. So how many did I say I needed? It was 13. Ah, son of a gun. That was the wrong direction. We'll make yellow wool real quick. And then, oh my goodness, I made 52. That was not what I intended to do. I think I just turned all my wool, almost all my wool, into yellow wool. Whatever. We can re-dye it if we need to. And then ender chest. But we want them to be yellow because bees are yellow. So we'll do yellow ender chest. And I just want 13 of these. And we definitely made enough blaze rods, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is make massive messes here. So let's get our inventory prepared for that. And get our axe out. And put that there. And our honeycombs can go in there. They don't have any place to go yet, but they will. They will soon. Boop. Make sure that's everything. I'm quite upset about my iron bees being facing the wrong direction. I did not even notice. I had to... I think I just said I had to fix this because it was doing that tier 1 but tier 2 thing, but it wasn't letting me have 6 bees in there, which was annoying. So I broke it and replaced it with the proper one, and yeah, there. See how that let us. I'm gonna have to go set one of these up over there on the centrifuge soon because we're gonna run out of space. We're almost gonna make it. That was it, wasn't it? That's okay. Our magnet should... Oh, those are the two that had nothing in there. Our magnet should carry everything with us. Or my inventory will. Okay. I didn't think I had enough room in my inventory, but I guess I do. Okay, so we got ender chest for everything. Good. Now we can go down here and we'll just put this ender chest right here. And it is full. And it will be set to extract. If I can find my morphing tool. And there we go. So everything's going to go into here and it's going to process and then it will get extracted out to here. You should see stuff pop up. Boop, boop, some ingots and all that stuff. And one thing I need to check real quick before this gets any farther is, did this maintain its priority? No. Son of a gun. Okay, so apparently you got to reset your priorities on those external storages too. So, I mean, we have so much stuff, it's not really that big of a concern, but it's kind of annoying to have to do every time. Okay, and then what we're going to do is set up a regular chest here for the moment. This is just temporary, but that way we can get all this stuff processing. And we'll set a logistical transporter and extract mode. So what that'll do is it'll empty this into this when there is space, and then it will all get processed in this as soon as it can. Honey is being dumped? No. That is a different fluid. The honey is not being dumped. Iron honey. What is that? What is that, and why do I have it in my system? Let's go wrench mode. Put that back down, and Because I'm going to assume, oh my goodness, I forgot it's on wrench mode. I'm going to assume this thing ain't going to run when it is full on honey. And we're going to set this to, I thought we could set this to void. That's what I wanted to do, was void the excess out of this so that we didn't have to worry about it. We do have a liquid trash can, but it'll extract. What I don't want it to do is dump all of the fluid. I want it to only do some of the fluid. Yeah, and that's for its automatic mode, or for its bucket mode. Well, anyway, all right. I'm going to fix these bees here in this guy so that we don't have to worry about them getting, not producing their iron. We have all of our resources being produced here, which is fantastic. So we have stuff starting to show up. We do have more bees that we need. We need to make some more of the cross bees, like the Constantin bee, the Invar bee, and all that stuff. But we have our base resources, so that's what's most important. And then, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Next episode, though, I'm going to most likely get a RF Tools builder and go from there. So, yeah, hope you liked this episode. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to check me out on Twitter at TheAndrata. Really do appreciate the follows and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you later. Have a good one.